Hold on. I don't know who watched me, but what up, y'all? This one. Oh my god. I don't know who watching, but I'm still here. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. To be honest, as a gay male myself, I'm gonna put it like this when it comes to drag queens and children. As a gay male myself, I used to sit around the house with wigs. I used to sit around dressed in girl clothing. And I had young nieces and nephews. A lot, they like majority of them is a lot older now. But of course they probably had their opinions or their parents. Put opinions in their heads or whatever the case may be. But no matter how many times my nieces and nephews see me in wigs and stuff, none of them ever disrespected me. And the crazy thing about it is, most of them are Jamaican, and y'all already know how Jamaica feels about the LGBT community. My nieces and nephews never disrespected me, never. They love Uncle Damien regardless. whether I'm with a wig on, got my eyebrows done, whatever. They didn't see me acting crazy. They see me as regular Damien. And to be honest, I used to put shows on in the house for them all the time. Dancing around the house with wigs, acting like a female. But at the end of the day, I'm not anybody's parent. I have no children of my own, so I can't force anyone to think differently about how they feel when it comes to their children being introduced to the LGBT community or being introduced to men who dress in drag. And the crazy thing about it is, what's the difference between Tyler Perry dressing up as Medea? And there's plenty of kids who love Medea. There's plenty of kids who love Medea. What about Big Mom House? Kids watch Big Mom House and Martin Lawrence dressed as a female. It's kids nowadays who dressing up as Shanae. What is it? It's a good thing because they straight men who just so happen to to dress up as a female character, but when the gay men do it, I ain't got time for it. I really don't. I'm sorry, y'all. I just came back from the store not too long ago, and I just was taking these hot pants off and putting shorts back on. That's why I'm not on camera, because I don't want to get in trouble for showing too much skin. But for real though, let's keep it facts. People scared of the truth. They try to shut us up when we tell the truth. And I'll say this again. My nieces and nephews, not all of them, but most of my nieces and nephews are Jamaican. My sister kids and her baby father kids, I've been around most of them throughout my life since they were little babies. And I'll repeat it again. Y'all already know how Jamaicans feel about the LGBT community. They call us Chi men, baddie boy, and all that other crazy shit. But they all know who I am. They all know what I am. I'm not afraid to tell nobody I'm a gay male. My sister baby father, his parents know that I'm gay. And they're Jamaican. I didn't wore perfume around them and all. Um People are just ignorant. I see nothing wrong with children knowing about drag queens. That shit been going on for years. This 2023. They got gay characters in cartoons, movies and all. And then they want to talk about something they just now put in Bert and Ernie as a gay couple. Bert and Arnie been gay. Bert and Arnie been gay. They just tried to make it look innocent back in the day, but ain't nobody stupid. If you pay close attention, we knew Bert and Arnie was gay. Hell, Elmo might be gay too. That nigga lives in the house with a fish. And open his window. This is damn peeping Tom, Doctor Noodle or what, Mister Noodle, whatever the hell his name was. And every time he opened that closet, glitz and glamour come out. We is not about to sit here and play stupid. That's what we not about to do. What you think toddlers and tiaras is? A bunch of damn little kids that parents allow them to dress up looking like damn drag queens, to be honest. I mean, for the most part, it might be the Republicans, but this is just an American situation. It's not even just the Republicans. It's America in general. It could be Republicans, Democrats. It could be all types of parties. And yeah, the Republicans might have made it a bigger problem, but this been happening for years. This been happening for years. We can't just blame the Republicans. As a gay man myself, I went through a lot of problems. I might not talk about it all the time, but I went through a lot of problems. I've been in situations where my younger siblings had friends who parents knew about my sexuality and they didn't want their kids to come to the house because of what they saw it or how they felt. But be the same motherfuckers when I'm outside and y'all selling CDs and DVDs. My gay ass is buying y'all shit because I ain't got enough money to go to FYE or something to get the album. So I go to the man that's selling the bootlegs and get the album and it's cool. But when it comes to my younger siblings wanting to invite they friends over for sleepovers, oh, y'all don't want y'all son to be around my gay ass, right? Because y'all so used to me being outside, being feminine and hanging around the females more than the males. Oh, y'all don't like my gay ass. But when I'm giving y'all money, y'all like me. It's crazy. I'm used to it now. It doesn't bother me as much as it did before, but hey, I just look at it like it is what it is. It is what it is. I got children still to the day from the ages of 3 on up who be around me. I got several cousins, godchildren, all types of shit who be around me. And once again, they've been around me when I'm looking like this, and they be around me when I'm looking like my profile picture on here with the wigs on. And don't get me wrong, I've been around children who be like, why he got a wig on, you not a girl and stuff like that, but they don't call me out my name. Children are curious and they ask questions. And when they around people with mixed, they don't know how to feel. And I don't blame them because I'm pretty sure when I was younger, I felt the same way when I had gay people around me. I didn't know how I feel until I became gay myself. But it's just crazy. No, yeah, it's no different. Just because it might be a straight man doing it, it is no different than a gay man doing it. Drags are all over. Look at Miss Doubtfire. If anybody watched Miss Doubtfire was a damn drag queen. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of kids who find that movie to be funny. Y'all not, I mean, there's nothing that y'all could do to keep these kids away from drag queens. It's all over. RuPaul Drag Race be on TV. It's a lot of gay shows that just pop up on TV. It's kids with gays in their household. Mm. I deal with the homophobia every day. There's a lot of people who get on my YouTube channel talking trash about me. It is what it is. But that doesn't stop me from doing what I love to do, getting on YouTube talking to people. And then again, to add more to the story, I'm a Full Sail University student, and don't get me wrong, I was a little nervous because with our first assignments, they wanted us to post pictures of ourselves and stuff like that. And majority of my pictures, I got wigs on or my hair dyed. But then I realized there's a lot of gay people in my classes, gay women and men. And they be complimenting me and stuff like that when I post my pictures or compliment my schoolwork. It's just a corrupt world. And you gotta be tough to live in it, cause if you ain't, they're gonna eat you up and crumble you. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Since we on topic, when I was younger, I just knew I was different. I didn't even have a sexuality. I knew nothing about sexuality. I didn't. I'm not even gonna lie. I just knew I was different. I like I like playing with my female cousins. Oh y'all. I like playing with my female cousins because most of the time all I had was my younger brothers. Cause all the other males that was around me, they was a lot older and doing their own thing, and I was too young to do whatever it was they were doing. Plus, I didn't want to get in trouble by doing what they're doing. So, my female cousins, they all around the same age as me. I got one that's older than me. And I used to think she was younger than me until I realized that she pretty much is older than me. Anyway, so I used to play Barbies and stuff with my female cousins, and of course, male family members, male family members and men who was like family friends was not all of them, but most of them. They'd see me playing with the Barbies, and they would always snatch them from me or take them from me, and be like, "Boys don't play with Barbies" and stuff like that. But it didn't stop me from wanting to play with the Barbies with my female cousins and stuff like that because I always had a close bond more with my female cousins than most of the males in my family. Until I got older and then started doing more manly things. Um, then eventually, my pops, not my biological father, my stepfather, he had, I have a gay cousin on his side. Well, I have actually two gay cousins, and I had gay uncles on his side. And they used to come around. And like I said, I knew nothing about the gay sexuality. I just knew that I was more interested in feminine stuff more than male stuff. So they used to come around me, and I used to just pay attention to them. And then as I got older, I started realizing maybe I am like them. Maybe I do like this instead of that. And people used to always pick on me and bash my sexuality. And when I was younger, I didn't know what the hell they had bashed me for. I'm like, okay, and y'all call me playing with a Barbie. What do you do? I'm not the first boy that played with a Barbie, and I ain't gonna be the last. But then as I got older and I started experiencing more, it got worse and worse. And then it just got to the point where I'm just like, look, I am what I am, and y'all could whoop my ass, do whatever y'all want. I'm not going to change. I done been in the and when it comes to my sexuality, I done been in the craziest situations. It's situations that happen that I don't even talk about because it's just gonna make me mad. But yes, y'all think I haven't been in situations where it's been situations where certain family members of mine said crazy stuff to me or about me. There's situations where I've been around people for years and and one minute everything cool, the next minute they saying shit about me. I've been in situations where people ain't want their kids around me because of my sexuality. I've been in situations where people ain't like that I was open minded and I said what was on my mind and I ain't sugarcoat shit. And if somebody was disrespecting me in a certain way, I said how I felt. And they wanted me to be a hush puppy. But when I started cursing people out and snapping off and showing them the real side of me, then they want to start spreading rumors. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, and this is when I used to live at my pop's crib. I've seen this one. I'm not even gonna say her name. I'm not even gonna give this woman the clout or the type of energy. But I've been around this woman a lot. They used to have this lunch program, and I used to go on her porch and get the lunches. And I can't say for sure that she actually said it, but I knew at that time my sister wouldn't lie to me, especially about nothing like that. But I come to you and I might not like your daughter, but I have respect for you. And I know at the end of the day, you're a mother, so you're supposed to protect your daughter at all costs, even if she wrong. You're gonna protect your daughter, but still, I came. No matter how much beef I had with your daughter and your granddaughter, I respected you. So for you to say what you said was very disrespectful. And no matter how much beef I had with your daughter, your granddaughter, I never came at you the wrong way. So for you, matter of fact, I ain't never gonna get into it. To make a long story short, I'm gonna just say that she said some crazy stuff and you ain't have her proof her receipts and was pretty much about to get her ass whooped. And I don't know where she got it from, or maybe it was something her daughter said it and she repeated it. But bitch, first of all, you ain't never gonna come across me that motherfucking way, cause you just know me when I'm around you. You don't know who I am really. Neither does your daughter, neither does your granddaughter. They only like being around it when it's beneficial to them and when it's helping them. Just like these women, they want to call niggas faggots and gay and stuff like that. But when we doing your hair and when we putting y'all makeup on and helping y'all with lashes and stuff like that, we cool. Just like these straight men that want to be homophobic, y'all call us faggots and sissy, and I don't want my kids around that and da da da. But then be wearing these gay fashion designers. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You can't come for me if you cannot come for me if you're wearing Tom Ford. Ain't Tom Ford gay? You can't come for me if you're wearing Christian Dior. And I could go on and on. And matter of fact, I could do my research about gay fashion designers these men be wearing, but they so homophobic. But I'm pretty sure that we all know that already. So I'm not about to go down that road because I'll just be repeating myself. It's like for what? Because they gonna find out about it regardless. They gonna go to school. They see it on TV. They see it on movies. They see it on cartoons. Some of these schools probably got gay teachers or gay staff members or other gay students. You can't keep the LGBT community around it. I mean, away from anything. No matter how hard you try, it's going to be around regardless. It's America. You might take your kids to the mall and there might be a gay guy in a hall selling lotion to women. You might take your daughter to the hair salon to get her hair done because you're a single father, and it might be a gay guy that do her hair. What you gonna say? Oh, I don't want my daughter around this gay shit, so you not gonna touch my daughter hair? And trust and believe. I walked past a few salons that didn't had incidents like hell. I done walked past a hair store and seen incidents like that. I done been in hair stores myself, getting wigs and had incidents where guys was asking me why was I in the wig section? Why are you in my business? I'm a big T.S. Madison fan. I seen it. I actually posted about that on my Instagram and I might have mentioned it in I'm not sure. I might have mentioned that in the YouTube video, but if I haven't, I probably will do a video on it. But my thing is, I know exactly what video T.S. Madison was referring to. It's a video with her and Rick Rosa from Bigo, but Rick Rosa had a wig on. And the guy pretty much was kissing up on her and hugging all on her. And he act like he ain't have no attraction towards Rick Rosa. So I don't see how it go from you kissing up on her and hugging up on her to now you screaming sexual harassment. I've seen that video plenty of times. That's all bullshit because at the end of the day, nobody know who you were until you got into that T.S. Madison video. Everybody know who T.S. Madison is. Hell, we still know who BDB is. Everybody know who T.S. Madison is. We did not know you. The only reason why you was in the video is because she was pretty much role playing, saying that you are one of the alleged suspects in the Jesse Smollett situation. And if they wasn't talking about the Jesse Smollett situation, you would never been in the video as the role playing alleged suspect who kicked Jesse Smollett's ass. And if you watch the video, he's pretty much rubbing up on her and hugging up on her. There's two men and one trans woman. T.S. Madison being a trans woman. Rick Ross is on the other side with his blonde bob wig on, looking a mess, by the way. But that's neither here or there. And he was giving more attention to T.S. Madison, who really wasn't paying him that much mind. And Rick Rosa was the one licking you. So if you want to say sexual harassment, you should say to the man with the wig with a full mustache looking a mess, licking your shoulder. Because you was all over T.S. Madison. And I hope they do take it to court. And of course T.S. Madison is going to win. Because if you was screaming sexual harassment, why are you in her house in her basement anyway? And let's keep it real. I love T.S. Madison to death. I'm a big T.S. Madison fan. But let's keep it real. That's not the only time T.S. Madison been accused of something. And I'm pretty sure he watched YouTube just like everybody else do. So if you see that this trans woman has been accused multiple times, even had people like Kaya and so many other people talking shit about her, you still went to her house. You still was in her in her basement with no shirt on, dressed like a damn male stripper. And then when shit ain't go your way, you want to scream sexual harassment. And T.S. Madison, I don't know if you're going to see my video or whatever because I'm just mentioning your name and your name not tag. But anyway, I've been in situations like this. It never got that far as that situation happened, but I've had plenty of straight male friends in my life where they could do shit on a sneak tip and act like they comfortable with you, but then when you don't do the thing they want you to do, or you don't kiss their ass and be their slave, then they want to accuse you of sexual harassment. I didn't have people that I knew in person. I had people that I knew off of social media. People that I done cam to cam shows with and all types of shit. But shit don't go their way. Then they want to say that you trying to force them to be gay and you push yourself on them and all types of crazy stuff. Do I talk to these people any longer? No. Have I gave them second and third chances making stupid decisions? Yes. And I didn't want to put this out there, but I just ended a friendship with somebody who was a straight male, married, had two different baby mamas. He used to do a lot of crazy stuff while we was on the phone. And he was somebody who came in my sexuality many a times when shit ain't go his way. He never seen me naked. The closest that he seen was probably me. It was one time I wasn't there naked, but I had like some shorts on and some Cardi B shirt on. And I was just being silly dancing around because he was playing music, but I wasn't completely naked. He ain't see my private parts or anything like that. But he damn sure got on camera a few times doing provocative things. And like I say, when shit don't go their way, they want to come at the gays and want to say that we forcing our sexualities on them and all this other crazy stuff. And that's just why I'm very careful with who I call a friend because you can't trust nobody. And I had to learn the hard way because I wanted to be stupid and I wanted to be following after people, giving them second, third, fourth, and fifth chances. And I got played, and I can't blame nobody but myself because I was stupid enough to keep on going back when people was trying to warn me and protect me, saying, "Look, they treating you like shit, and you keep complaining. Why do you keep going back to them?" But no, I'm the type of person where I like if I'm really cool with you and I really have fun with you, I love too hard. And I be so used to to all the fun moments that I ignore the crazy moments until it gets to a point where I can't take it no more because now it's getting dangerous. And I know people watch my YouTube videos and y'all hear me talking about the Delaware situation when I was cool with my cousin, her baby father. I'm a Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. And a lot of people be asking me questions like that. They be asking am I a Virgo or any but no, I'm a whole Sagittarius. I was born December 4th. I just feel like that at that time when I was younger, I was too damn friendly. Cause I remember many moments where I ain't had no friends and I feel like people ain't like me for whatever reason. People ain't want to be around me. So I had to put on the front and be the party guy, the one that always loved attention, dancing around, dressing up in wigs, acting goofy, saying crazy stuff and doing crazy stuff for people to like me. And I was the type of person that always wanted to fit in. And sometimes I was the type of kid that wanted to fit in with the wrong crowds. And going back to the Delaware situation, I was around somebody who told me multiple times that they respect me for who I am. They love me. They want me to be their brother, whatever the case may be. And people shouldn't pick on me for my decision of being gay. But then you're the same person who would say this, and then when shit don't go your way, you bashing my sexuality every chance you get. But no matter what, I still come around you. I still hang out with you. We still play video games together. We still take pictures and videos together. I still watch music videos with you. I still ask you to come pick me up and take me to Delaware so we could go hang out. When you need a babysitter for your children, I was still there no matter what I was going through. I still was coming over there being your friend and doing whatever you say. And with all this being said, that same person continue to be selfish, and it got to a point where I called myself being the babysitter and got put in a situation I had nothing to do with. And thank God that it didn't get any worse. And I kind of blame myself because I shouldn't have went back to Delaware. I'm just thankful that the situation didn't get any crazier than it already was. But I shouldn't have went to Delaware. I should have stayed home. But me being Karen, not thinking that anybody would put me in a situation like that, not thinking clear. This woman who had, like, don't get me wrong, this woman, she did do a lot for me that she ain't had to. And when I wanted to get out the house and I ain't had no gas money, she still came to pick me up and get me out the house. And she used to take, and before she dropped me off home, she used to take me out to eat with her and stuff like that. So, and she never asked me for any favors. I would just do things just out of the kindness of my heart because she welcomed me to her home. And when she asked me, can I come to Delaware and help watch my little cousins? I didn't see it as a problem at first. I'm like, well, it ain't my fault that my cousin and her baby father separated. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I wasn't around them when they made that decision. I was at home. And I had a feeling it was going to happen eventually because they was always arguing about something. And when shit ain't go my cousin way, she always make threats that she is going to leave. And anyway, so yeah, when she asked me, can I come to Delaware to help her? I mean, to help her babysit the children. I was like, no problem. Little did I know that I shouldn't have made that decision. I should have kept my ass home. I agree. I totally agree. And it's messed up. And people could disagree. People could disagree all they want, but it's the truth. People only like you when it's beneficial to them, and it's not everybody, but majority of the people I've been around that claim they as my friends, and I later found out they wasn't. They only like you when they could get something out of you, and then when you ass out and have nothing left to give, they don't want to be around you no more. And they'll do anything and everything they can to make you out to be the bad person, to be the bad guy, the outcast, like they something special. I hate to put it out there, but I've been around motherfuckers who wasn't shit. I was a lot better than when I first met you. You was in a tough situation, and I had to come out my pockets or get people that I was around to come out their pockets to help your situation. And then, by the grace of God, they were blessed with better situations. And once they were blessed with those better situations, they started treating me like I was never there for them. This is a God honest truth. We ain't asked you for none of that. You ain't have to. You ain't have to be around us. But every time I left, oh, Damien, when you coming back around? We miss you. We love you. You funny when you around us. I had this cousin I mean, I had this cousin I had plenty of situations with, and then when I wasn't around, um, they called me up or messaging me on my social medias. It's been born here. We miss being around you. When you want to hang out again. For what? So y'all could put me in worse situations. The next thing I know, I could end up in somebody's jail cell or in somebody's casket. I can't do it. I So much happened. I would never feel comfortable. I will never feel comfortable. It's way too much to happen. It's way too much that happened, and for it to get that deep the way it did, I can never trust. I mean, I could be cordial. I could say my highs and whatever if we just so happen to pop up in the same place together. But by me making the choice to hang around y'all, I don't think I could do it. Cause if I was stupid enough to do it, the whole time I'm around y'all, I would fear that something crazier is going to happen. And I can't, and like I said, I can't fully blame because I gotta take blame too, because I seen the signs and I should have made better decisions. I should have took my breaks. Like, look, I need to stay away for a while. She very she very active. She stay on Instagram Live or she be on YouTube. And I think they said that Queen Supreme Court supposed to be coming on. Um yeah, she bringing back Queen Supreme Court one of these days. I'm glad I don't really care for Funky Dineva, and there's reasons why, but just for their sake, I'm glad she's bringing Funky Dineva and Sophia back with her because I didn't like Shakana. I still, for some reason, don't like her. I just tolerate her. When she had New York on Queen Supreme Court, I like New York. She just had random people on there, and most of them I like, most of them I ain't care for. Um, yeah, I love T.S. Madison. I hope I do get a chance to meet her one day. I would love to meet her. I want to meet T.S. Madison. I would love to meet Miss Mary. Um, I know me and T.S. Madison gonna fight because because what's the name? I'm trying to take her back. What's the name? King David. I think he from Philly. He don't live in Philly no more, but yeah, I think he Philly. But they was funny when they used to do Bitch Let's Dish. They used to have me dying laughing. Um, I forgot the light skinned guy that she had before she had King David. I forgot his name. Man, I don't know why he ain't in none of her videos no more. I think the funniest, one of the funniest T.S. Madison videos I remember is when what happened? She be collaborating with a lot of decent people. I mean, like some of the people that she collaborated with gave me bad vibes, and I felt like they was talking over her. Don't get me wrong. Back then, I tolerated Kaya. I mean, she got a few songs I like, but although I kind of did like Kaya, I mean, when they was together, I do feel like Kaya was going too far a lot of the time. She kept talking over her. She kept talking about stuff she ain't feel comfortable talking about and would not shut up. And Kaya just felt like she was in full control. And then come to find out they separate, and now the proof came out that you ain't really run Supreme Court, and you trying to make Gab or sound like Supreme Court. And then the crazy thing about it is she talks so bad about the gays, but then always want to do something around gays. I don't get it. I can't stand people like that. Just like I can't stand the people that act like they're your friends and they love you and they respect you, but then they get around people who got different opinions and be dick eating. But then when they get back around you, like, oh, I ain't mean it like that. Girl, bye. Because if you got to get, I'm put it like this: if you got a gay friend, now of course, I'm not the type of person that's going to force you not to hang around somebody because they got a different opinion. Like, I could be cool with a person who like Donald Trump, and we could agree to disagree and still be cool, and probably agree on other things. But I can't stand a person who claim that you're their best friend and they know you're a gay male and they get around other friends and feel like they owe them loyalty because they probably knew them a lot longer than you. And they hear this person talking so much about your sexuality and sit right there and don't say nothing at all, but that's supposed to be your friend. If I'm your friend, you're supposed to be like, look, I mean, you entitled to your own opinion, but this is my friend and he don't feel comfortable when you talk like that. Let's say, mm-hmm. You ain't never lie. I know plenty of people like that. No shade, but I'm not gonna say no names, but I done had people that act like they were so straight. I done had friends in the neighborhood I grew up around that act like they were so straight and decided for whatever reason they wanted to try to spend the night when we used to have sleepovers, and I would find out a whole different situation. And like I said, I'm not gonna say no names, but yeah. But if I put the names out, then they gonna say, "Oh, you lying? You just trying to make somebody gay." I ain't gotta lie about nothing. Mm, If you ain't want to be looked at as that type of person, you should never did it. I got people where I could describe many situations, and they can sit here and lie and say, "Oh, that never happened," or "da da this and da da that." I could describe many situations and had them looking real stupid once I start talking. I had people that did stuff and be like, "Oh, you a lie. That never happened." I describe a tattoo that's on a certain part of their body that I seen, and oh, yeah, now you quiet, yeah, because you look stupid. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not here to bash anybody and keep holding grudges, but at the end of the day, facts are facts. The truth is the truth. Shit happened, and you just live, move on from it, and just know not to be stupid and waste your time putting yourself in situations like that ever again. Because if you do, you can't blame nobody but you. Because you've been in that situation before and you know you ain't like it. So why put yourself in another one? And that's why at the age of 30, people like, oh, Damien don't go out, Damien don't do this, Damien don't do that. Because at the end of the day, I had my fair share of doing stuff. I've been there, done that already. And I do what I feel makes me comfortable and make me safe because I don't want to keep putting myself in crazy situations. Hey, chocolate kisses. Like it took me a while to be comfortable to walk places by myself. People used to ask me, "Oh, Damien, can you go to this store? Damien, can you do this? Damien, can you do that?" And I used to be scared and make excuses not to go. And nowadays, in the neighborhood I live in now, I'm pretty sure crazy stuff happening in this neighborhood. But I'm a lot more comfortable. I could walk for hours by myself. Um, for anyone who wants to, I mean, it's fine. I actually don't put any limit. Do whatever. If you love me and you really like my videos and you feel like that you want to support the channel, it don't matter. I'm not picky. I just appreciate that y'all coming in my life having these conversations with me because sometimes I feel like I'm not Danny. Danny was my friend. My name is Damien. I just go by Cash. No, Danny was a friend of mine. My name Damien. I just call myself Cashmere on YouTube. And congratulations on the new job. Big congrats. But no, you good because I don't always say my name on here and everybody know me as Cash. But for whoever want to send something to the YouTube channel, there go the Cash App right there. That's a cute name. I know a lot of people, they first name be Brooke and their middle name be Lynn, or they first name actually be Brooklyn. I don't have no kids, but I used to come up with names like that, thinking that if I ever did have a kid, if I ever adopted one, like a newborn, and they ain't have no name yet, um, I would think of names I want to name my children. I don't think I'm ever have children. I don't know. I got enough nieces and nephews. Now, if I was a female, then maybe. But me being a male, and I just made that decision that kids ain't for me. I love them. I got nieces and nephews. I've been around other people who kids for whatever reason like me. But me having kids of my own, I don't think it's for me. Um, I just seen people posting that on Instagram, and it's just crazy. Y'all gotta be careful. We all like as a LGBT community, we really gotta be careful. Y'all better get y'all strips, get y'all protection, get licensed to carry, do whatever it is y'all gotta do, and stop trusting everybody. People could tell you one thing, don't mean it's true. And being a trans woman, I gotta tell all y'all, be careful, get protection, stop trusting everybody, do whatever you can to make yourself safe in these streets because you just never know. And tell these people the truth, even if they don't agree with it and you feel like they might react another way. Tell these people the truth because if it ain't told, they gonna find out eventually. And everybody like, oh, they don't feel comfortable with telling these men they trans. Y'all better. I'm not gonna lie. I've been through so much in my life. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching RuPaul Drag Race, and I'm not gonna lie. I had thoughts that I wanted to be a transgender. I'm not even gonna lie. Big shout out to Chocolate Kisses. Big shout out to Chocolate Kisses. She was the first in 2023 to show love to the YouTube channel. Big shout out. If anyone else wants to show love to the YouTube channel, I already showed y'all the tag where y'all can send the donations to. Like I said, I'm not piggy. I'm not picky. Send whatever you feel comfortable with. That's just showing love. You don't have to if you don't want to. I just figure if you really fuck with me and you love my content and you feel like that you want to show me love, feel free. I'm not like these other YouTubers. Now, for the people that want to come in my comment section, they want to be disrespectful and call me out my name and make complaints. I'll be cursing out dumb. And I said this multiple times in my videos. When I go on YouTube studio and I see you coming at me for whatever reason, calling me out my name and talking trash and making complaints about my videos, that's who I put limits on. But if you really come in here and you like, yo, what's up, Cash, or what's up, Damien? How your day going? How your family doing? And y'all the ones who I don't put limits on. If you feel like that you want to donate, send whatever. And like I said, I was going to give a shout out to whoever donate. And I truly appreciate anyone who showed love to my YouTube channel, whether you want to donate or whether you want to leave a positive comment. You ask how I'm doing, or you ask about my family, and you want to know about my everyday life, and you ask about me being in full cell, or if my health is good, or if my mind right, or whatever it is. I truly appreciate it because you don't have to, but you took the time out of your day. You could be working, you could be eating, watching TV, and you took the time out of your day to come talk to me. And I'm on YouTube with my hair looking all crazy and whatever the case may be, and you don't even care. You just like, look, I just like talking. And he might look crazy today, but who knows? One day he might be a full cell graduate and probably write books and stuff like that, and I might want to read one of them. But I definitely appreciate it. Big shout out to Chocolate Kisses. I can say out of all the people, she is one person who stay coming to my channel every chance she get, showing mad love, ask me questions about me or my family. It was speaking on him, it was a bad move. But my thing is I should have like I said, he's another person where I feel like I should have paid close attention. I should have paid close attention. I should have read the signs and stopped giving people chance after chance when they hurt me. Because if they hurt you before, they apologize and try to get you to be on their good side again. And then once they hurt you again, it's like, look, they're going to do it again and again and again. Because if you say sorry to somebody, that meant don't do it ever again. But then again, I'm not gonna lie, Danny was a good friend. I can't even lie. He was a good friend, and at times I feel like he was a lot more positive and caring than others. But then again, he had his ways where he did stuff that made me not comfortable. Or he or did stuff or said stuff. But I seen him as a friend, so most of the time I let it slide. Oh man. Oh man. I can't even fully put to words how how happy I am about that situation. Because um the thing is, I done said this multiple times before. I was living in West Philly, and like I said, I didn't have my own personal space because I pretty much slept in the living room because the upstairs was already occupied. Um, so of course, my aunt, she got grandkids, and when they come over, sometimes it's a little girl that lived next door, and they cool with her, so she come over. So of course, you gonna hear your kids all the time. Um, and I'll be trying to do videos when it's a lot more quiet and when most of them is not there. Like when I was living in West Philly. But the thing is, when I do my Kazataji hair reviews and stuff like that, I do it as soon as it get to the house. Like soon as it's delivered, I get the box and then I'll just get on YouTube and start doing it. So that's why y'all probably heard a lot of whatever has happened in the videos, whether it's the kids yelling or y'all probably heard conversations from anybody else. Because I just be so quick trying to put content out, and sometimes it'll be a fresh out the box review, or sometimes I get so excited and I want to see what it look like myself. And I'll open the box before I even do a YouTube review. But yeah, it did get irritating because bad behind kids always want to touch stuff. I appreciate the compliment. I've been doing this for a while because I used to look at people on YouTube, people in Philly are all over, and I stayed watching YouTube for a while. And people inspired me because I knew that I had talents, I had stuff I like doing and stuff like that. And people always tell me, "Oh, Damien, you need to do hair. Damien, you need to become a writer. You need to get your work published or stuff like that." And there has been times where people would tell me, "Now I just be rolling my eyes like y'all just telling me shit to be nice." Um, Then I had to start believing it myself. So once I seen how people could get on camera and just show off their talents, whether it's a YouTube skit or a mukbang or they doing movies or a wig review or whatever the case may be, I had to be comfortable with myself, telling myself like, if they could do it, you could do it too. And I'm pretty sure once I start doing my wig reviews and stuff, people want to be me to be the next Malbu Dow phase. They like, oh, if you going, I had people tell me if you're going to do it, you need to do it all the way. You can't just be a male and put a wig on. Actually, I can because I didn't say I wanted to be a female. I'm just a feminine male. I don't have to put makeup on and eyelashes and always get my eyebrow done and stuff like that. I'm just a guy who sometimes like to have longer hair. Why? I had to be a female because I'm a guy who like men. So if I put a wig on, y'all think that I just want to be a female because no. If people do their history, men been wearing wigs for years. Some people, it's presidents who worn wigs because they didn't got diseases where their hair fell out and had to wear a wig. Men in Egypt, most of them then wore wigs and head dresses and stuff like that. Y'all think King Tut and them wasn't getting diseases where their hair was falling out? They had to put on a wig. But the truth about the whole wig thing is, growing up, I've been around a lot of people. And people used to always make fun of my looks. They used to say, "Oh, he got a big head. He got a lazy eye. He got bushy eyebrows." And I got so sick and tired being judged because of the way I look that I used to try to do stuff to make myself look different because I would be judged so much that I didn't even believe it when people did compliment me and say, "Oh, he got some sexy thick eyebrows," or "He's very handsome," or "He got a nice skin tone," or "He got some beautiful curly hair," or whatever the case may be. Because I was so used to the negative that the positive wasn't as much as a negative or wasn't any higher than the negative. So I started believing in the negative. And it just got to a point where I seen other gay men around me dressing very feminine and dressing girly, so I felt like maybe I should do it and I might feel any better. And when I was younger, it wasn't a big thing for me. I've had my moments where I used to sneak and put my sister clothing on, or uh my mom had wigs and I used to sneak around and try them on and stuff like that. Or my female cousins come over and I take pictures dressed up in their cowboy hats and boots and stuff like that. I didn't become a wig fanatic until I got older, like around 2000 and maybe 2016. I mean, way after my father passed away. Don't get me wrong. I've had moments where I tried to buy hair stuff and do silly stuff in my hair way before he passed. But like around 2016, I could say I really became a wig fanatic, and I would just go to the hair store and just buy wig after wig after wig after wig after wig. And I'm pretty sure some people thought I was crazy. I'm like, why is it like he love wigs that damn much? All he do is go to the hair store and buy wigs. And that's not the only thing I was buying. I bought other things, but I just liked looking different because I wasn't comfortable with my natural self. And no matter how I may looked on the outside, I knew how I felt on the inside. And I had to stop beating myself up and hating my looks and stuff like that and learn how to appreciate and love myself. And then it just got to the point where it's like, now you can't afford it. You don't have the money to buy it. So maybe it was a sign from God, like, look, now you can't buy it. Now you can't afford it. You done bought so many, you don't even have them no more. Or maybe it could have been a sign from anywhere. And it's like you need to learn how to love yourself. You don't have to put a wig on, or you don't have to get your eyebrows arched, or you don't have to shave your facial hair off. You need to learn how to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, how is anyone else going to love you? Or how is anyone else going to appreciate you? Because they feed off of your energy. You don't even love yourself. And don't get me wrong, I still have my doubts and I still have some things about me that I don't really like. Just like when I went to the dentist the other day, I told him that I didn't like the way my teeth look. Because I haven't liked the way my teeth look for a long time. And eventually one day I'll be able to fix it. But I can't fix nothing at the moment. I gotta be patient and wait. And I know that things ain't just gonna come to you because you want it. You gotta work hard for it. And if I want better looking teeth, then I gotta work hard to get them. And it's pretty much my fault because I wanted to eat snacks and I had my moments where I wanted to smoke Black and Miles and I wanted to be a drinker. And there's times where I just ain't care to take better care of my teeth because I was too busy doing other things or putting other things that wasn't important first. But yeah, I don't even remember my Cash App password. I mean, not Cash App. Damn. But YouTube, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. I gotta talk to y'all later because I gotta get some stuff done.